I read the message twice by accident, not looking for a clue. Just the same old words you always use, nothing new. Still something lingered in the space between hello and fine, like the meaning waited quietly between the lines. I closed the screen, went on my way, didn't stop to see, but the tone stayed warmer inside me. I thought feelings came from big moments or something clear, but this one showed up softly right here between the lines today. I felt something start, not in what you said, but where you paused between the lines today. It felt light and true, like a small quiet moment just passing through. Maybe love doesn't always speak up to be heard. Sometimes it hides in ordinary words. I don't question it, I don't stay, I just let the feeling find its way between the lines today. I smiled and moved on, not holding the thought for too long. Between the lines today, if it fades, that's fine. I'll remember how it felt between the lines. I didn't wake up expecting anything, just another quiet start. Sunlight falling on the floor, soft and warm right where you are. I stretch a little, take my time, let the moment stay. Then for no reason at all, your name slips my way. Nothing special happened, nothing changed overnight. Still my heart feels lighter in this morning light. I thought feelings needed reasons or something new, but this one feels like it's always been here out of the blue. Just like this morning, everything feels easy, nothing rushing, nothing loud, just quietly breezy. Just like this morning, I'm smiling for no cause. If this is how it starts, I like it just because. Just like this morning, I waited to stay late, not turning it into promises or holding it tight. Just like this morning, if it fades, that's fine. I'll remember how it felt, this simple, sweet time. We didn't talk about later, didn't ask what comes next, just finished what we were doing, left it at that. I said see you around, like it meant nothing more, but the words felt lighter than before. I walked away without a plan, without a reason to stay. Still something felt unfinished in a quiet way. It wasn't disappointment, it wasn't regret, just the absence of something I didn't expect. I thought wanting more meant asking out loud, but this one showed up when nothing was planned. No plans after this, is somehow I felt it, not missing something, just noticing it. No plans after this, and that was the part that stayed with me in my heart. Maybe not everything needs a date or a time. Some feelings exist between the lines. I don't push it, I don't insist, I just notice what's missed. No plans after this, and I let it be, but turning it into more, just letting it be. And that next time comes, or if it doesn't exist, there were no plans after this, and I felt it. Nothing stands out in particular, just another part of the day. The kind of time you don't remember, the kind that slips away. But somewhere between one breath and the next thing I do, there's a feeling finding space without asking to. I don't stop what I'm doing, I don't change my plans, still something settles quietly right where I stand. It's not strong enough to pull me, not light enough to fade, it just fits into the moment, already made. I thought feelings needed focus, or something I could see, but this one lives in between effortlessly. It slips in between moments when I'm not aware, not something I reach for. It's already there, it's already that's how it survives, by not asking for space, living quietly at its own pace. I don't name it, I don't try, I just let it pass me by. It slips in between moments and I let it go. If it stays or disappears, I'm not rushing through the moment, I'm not trying to stay, just letting the silence have its way. Nothing asks for my attention, nothing pulls me in, still there's something showing up when I breathe in. It's not the sound of your voice, not the look you give, it's the space right after where something left. I don't move to fill the quiet, I don't reach for more, but something settles gently on the floor. It's not something I can point to, not something I can say, it just finds me in the pause and stays. I thought feelings came with motion or something to chase, but this one waits for stillness and space, and space, and space. It finds me in the pause when nothing's said, not in the moment itself, but what's left. It finds me in the pause and feels just right, like my heart speaks after the light. Maybe that's where it belongs, not front, not center stage, living quietly between the page. I don't ask it, I don't close, I just let it explode. It finds me in the pause and I don't react, I just notice it's there, like that. If it leaves when the moment moves on, I'll still know because it found me once in the pause, in the pause, in the pause, in the pause. I almost didn't look your way, pretended I was fine, focused on the smallest things, just to pass the time. I tied my shoes a little slow, checked the ground below, anything to keep my eyes from letting you know. You stood there saying nothing much, just smiling light, and somehow there was more than enough tonight. I thought love needed confidence or something brave, but this feels like holding back in the nicest way. to stay, but something warm decided for me that day. Maybe love doesn't rush ahead or call your name. Maybe it waits behind a breath, afraid of change. I don't chase it, I don't try. I let the feeling pass my eyes. I almost didn't look, and that's okay. Some feelings grow that way. If this is all it ever is, just this view, I'll keep the moment quietly with you. I left at things a second late, so no one would see. My mind was somewhere else, quietly. I noted when you talked to me like it was the same, that every word you said felt closer to my name. I held the thought behind my smile, didn't let it show. Some feelings feel safer when they're slow. I always thought love wanted out to be known, but this one feels better left alone. I kept it to myself, this little spark didn't need a reason, didn't need a mark. I kept it to myself, don't let it stay like something warm I don't give away. Maybe love isn't meant to rush into the light. Maybe it lives in almost and good nights. I don't name it, I don't ask, I let the feeling last. I kept it to myself, and that felt right. Not every heart needs a reply. If it grows, it grows. If not, that's fine. I liked it best when it was mine. I was focused on other things, keeping busy, moving on. Nothing in the day suggested you would come along. I didn't open that door, didn't mean to stay, still the thought returned anyway. It doesn't show up clearly, doesn't take its place, just a feeling in the background I can't erase. It's not memory, not replay, just the sense that circles back that way. I don't stop to ask it why, I don't let it grow, but it keeps finding space on its own. I thought distance made things quiet, faded them with time, but this one doesn't seem to listen to my mind. It keeps coming back anyway, even when I don't look. Not a thought I'm holding on to, just one that shook. It keeps coming back anyway, without a sound, like something unfinished, moving around. Maybe some things don't disappear just because you turn away. They don't ask for attention, they stay. I don't give it meaning, I don't make it true. I just notice how it comes back to you. It keeps coming back anyway, and I let it pass, not turning it into more, not looking back. If one day it finally fades, I'll be fine, but for now it comes back from time to from time to time. I finish things a little earlier than I usually do. The room feels lighter than before, the air feels new. Nothing changed in any big way, no reason to explain. Still the day feels quietly aligned again. I notice how my steps fall in place without trying to be. Like everything found its rhythm around me. I didn't trace it back to you, at least not at first. But the thought slipped in gently, unrehearsed. My day feels neater somehow, like things make sense, not because of answers, just the sense. My day feels neater somehow, from start to end, like my heart straightened things out on its own again. Maybe love doesn't always show itself as a rush. Sometimes it clears the noise between us. I don't name it, I don't try, I just let the feeling pass by. My day feels neater somehow, and that feels good. Nothing changed but my mood. If tomorrow feels the same, I won't ask how. My day felt neater somehow. Just now. Nothing really happened, nothing to explain. The day went by so normally, it feels strange to say. I didn't work the moment, didn't stop or stare. Still your name showed up out of nowhere. It's not tied to a feeling I can point to or find. Just a thought appearing on my mind. I wasn't trying to remember, wasn't looking back, but something crossed my thoughts without a track. Didn't stay for long, didn't ask to remain. Still it keeps returning all the same. I checked the reason once or twice, couldn't trace the line. There's nothing leading to you, still you're on my mind. I thought thoughts followed meaning or something I could see, but this one doesn't ask permission from me. No reason, still on my mind. Nothing calling me through, no sign, no explanation, still it's you. I just feel it quietly. Maybe not everything needs a place to start. Some facts are right without a spark. I don't hold it, I don't try. I just notice it passing by. Still on my mind, and that's okay. If it fades tomorrow, I won't make it stay. There was no reason at all that I could find, but you were there on my mind. clearly shown, but this one stayed unspoken on its own. Nothing was said that day, and still it stayed like the air remembered something we didn't say. Nothing was said that day, and maybe that's why it followed me home without asking why. Some moments don't need language to feel real. They settle in quietly and seal. I don't name it, I don't try, I just let it pass me by. Nothing was said that day, and I don't mind it. Left a kind of warmth I can't define. If it fades tomorrow, that's okay. Nothing was said that day, but it stayed. The day went by like it always does, nothing loud or new. I said goodbye the usual way like I always do. I walked a few blocks in silence, let the city pass, not thinking about anything, just moving fast. But somewhere between the lights and the sound of my keys, I felt something catch up to me quietly. It wasn't there when you were close, it waited its turn, like my heart needed distance to learn. I didn't replay every word, didn't stop to rewind, still there was something warming up inside. I thought feelings showed themselves in the moment they start, but this one waited patiently for the dark. On the way back home, that's when I felt it, not when you were standing there, but after a minute. On the way back home, when I was alone, something finally reached me on my own. Maybe some things need space to be heard. Not every feeling leaves in the first word. I don't rush it, I don't chase, I just let it take its place. On the way back home, I let it stay, not turning it into more, just letting it play. If tomorrow feels the same or completely gone, I felt something real on the way back home. I don't brace myself, still something finds its place by itself. It's not excitement rising, not a moment I defend. It's more like something choosing where to land. I don't move to meet it, I don't step away. It just settles softly where I stay. I'm exactly where I am, nothing shifts around, but there's a warmth I didn't plan holding ground. It's not about tomorrow, not about before. It's just something staying on the floor, like it doesn't need permission, doesn't need a sign. It just knows this piece is mine. I thought feelings need emotion or somewhere to go, but this one finds stillness and knows it settles where I stand without a sound, not asking for attention, just around. It settles where I stand and feels okay, not pulling me forward, not pushing away. Maybe some things don't move to feel real. Maybe staying still is the deal. I don't test it, I don't see, I just let it be. It settles where I stand, and I don't mind if it fades with time. That's fine. It settles where I stand for a while, and that was enough to smile. Nothing really moved today, no line was crossed or drawn. Still the space between us feels different now. It's not about distance, not where we stand. It's more about how the moment meant. I don't feel the need to ask what changed or when. Still something feels nearer than then. It's not connection, it's not a sign, it's just a feeling changing its size. I thought closeness came from words or time, but maybe it comes from something quieter than that. It feels closer than it was without coming near. Not something I can measure, just something I feel here. It feels closer than it was, and I let it stay. Not closer to an answer, just closer this way. If tomorrow feels the same, I won't be surprised. Some things move forward without changing sides. I don't name it, I don't ask her, I just notice the space relax. It feels closer than it was, and that's enough to know. and slow. It felt closer than it was for a while, and I'll remember that mile. I don't step closer than before. I don't move out of line. Still there's a pull I didn't ask for quietly inside. It's not enough to call a change, not enough to explain, just a subtle shift in my frame. I stay exactly where I am. Nothing pushes me through, but something in me angles towards you. It's not intention, it's not choice. It's something moving without a voice. I used to think leaning meant you were already gone, but this one doesn't ask me to move on. My heart leans just a little without knowing why. Not enough to fall forward, just enough to try. My heart leans just a little and then holds still like it's listening against my will. Maybe balance isn't standing straight all the time. Maybe it's letting yourself incline. I don't correct it, I don't steer, I just notice it's here. My heart leans just a little and I don't pull away, no step taken either way. If it's straight in tomorrow, I'll understand. My heart leans just a little where I stand. The morning started like it always does. Nothing stood out. I moved through hours on habit, didn't think about. I didn't mark the moment, didn't circle the time. Still the day felt different by night. I couldn't point to what had changed. Nothing went my way, but something stayed with me through the day. It wasn't something you did or something we said, just a feeling that followed wherever I went. I thought special days needed something clear, but this one felt lighter and stayed near. Didn't feel like just another day, even though it was. Nothing special happened, nothing big was done. Didn't feel like just another day, and that surprised me how something so small could stay with me. Maybe a soft trace and pass by. I don't hold it, I don't nest, I just let it last. Didn't feel like just another day, and that's enough. I don't need a reason to call it love. If tomorrow fades it out, that's okay. It didn't feel like just another day. I'm walking like I always do, same street, same pace, but there's a moment where my step loses its place. It's not enough to make me stop, not enough to turn around, just a hesitation without a sound. I don't look back, I don't wait, still my body shifts its weight. I don't question why it happens, I don't slow the day, but something holds me half a beat on my way. It's not doubt, it's not fear, it's just something pulling near, like my step remembers before I do how it feels when it's you. Stopping and choosing, or changing direction, but this one barely interrupts my reflection. My step hesitates for you, just a little bit, not enough to turn around, just enough to feel it. My step hesitates for you, then moves on through like my body answers before I knew. Maybe that's how it shows, not loud or clear, just a moment that bends the year. I don't mark it, I don't stay, I just walk anyway. My step hesitates for you, and then it's gone, but I carry that second, moving on. If it never happens again, I'll still say it's true. My step once hesitated for you. You didn't mean to do that, the way you waited back, just holding the door open like it was nothing at all. I saw you check your phone like you weren't thinking twice, but something in that moment didn't feel as small. It wasn't what you said, it wasn't how you smiled, it was how you didn't rush like you had time. You talked about something else, something easy, something light, and I nodded like I always do, like I was fine. But there was a part of me still standing right back there, where you slowed the moment down without being aware. It's strange how little things find a way to stay, even when you didn't mean anything that way. didn't mean to do that, you didn't mean to do that. And I won't hold you to it, and I won't hold you to it. No meaning, no conclusion, just how I felt in it. If it fades away. If it stays like you didn't mean to do that, but it stayed tonight. I don't rush and I don't slow, not on purpose, not by choice. Still the day feels different when I hear your voice. The minutes don't feel heavier, they just move a bit wide. Like time makes more room when you're nearby. I'm still focused, still aware. Nothing pulls me away, but something in my rhythm shifts its weight. It's not excitement pushing me, not nerves I need to calm. It's more like everything settles into something warm. I used to think feelings always change your direction, but this one changes how I move without correction. Oh, my pace changes around you without trying to. Nothing feels out of balance, nothing feels new. My pace changes around you, and I let it be. Not a step forward or back, just a different way to breathe. If tomorrow feels the same, I won't feel let down. This isn't something I'm chasing, it's just around. I don't need to mark the moment, I don't need a sign. I just notice how the day falls into time. My pace changes around you, and that's enough today. No future pulling me forward, no reason to stay. If it passes, I'll remember how it felt, how it moved. My pace changed around you, and that felt true. I'm doing fine, just how I am. Not waiting for a sign. The moment feels completely normal until something sets my mind. It's in the way I stop mid-stop, like I forgot what I meant to do. Nothing big, nothing obvious, just a shift when it's you. I don't change my turn of pace, I don't let it show. Still there's a second where my heart moves faster than I know. It's not as far but takes me over, not a feeling I can't hide. It's just a quiet interruption I didn't turn inside. It happened